Republican leadership in the House of Representatives, which of course is spearheaded by Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson, are facing a massive revolt right now. And that revolt, of course, is over the Epstein files. They are trying to get this discharge petition passed, forcing a vote on the release of the files. The problem is you only have 4 Republicans that have gone over with the Democrats, and that gives you 216 votes. And unfortunately, for a discharge petition to pass, you got to have 218 votes. So we're not quite there yet on the discharge petition, but we do have 4 Republicans that have broken ranks to force the vote to release the files. And that's bad news for these Republicans. You know, the leadership ones, the ones like Mike Johnson who do not want these files released, even though they tell us that the files show that Trump was an undercover, junior officer taking down Epstein from the inside. None of that's true, and it would be in the files, and they would want it released if that happened, but it is what it is. There is a mini MAGA revolt inside Congress. But more importantly, there's also a mini MAGA revolt out there among the MAGA loyals. They are not happy with Trump's handling of the Epstein stuff, and this was all, of course, before the new information came out on Monday, which includes, of course, Donald Trump's birthday book doodle and the photo of him allegedly buying, as a joke, we think, the, quote, depreciated value of the woman from Jeffrey Epstein with his name on one of those big giant novelty checks. So a lot more has happened linking Trump to Epstein, implying that Trump knew about all of Epstein's activities and didn't report them, which in and of itself is a felony because it involves child abuse. So yeah, the Epstein thing got so much worse for Trump in just the last 48 hours. But a lot of his base, a small part of his base, enough to make an electoral difference, by the way, had already turned on him. He had lost, I think, 10 to 12% of them unhappy about this, which was far more than any of us could have imagined. That is enough to swing elections. That's enough to get more MAGA diehard Republicans to stay home in next year's midterms. So this revolt is not only affecting the Republicans in the House, it's affecting any Republican running for office next year. It's affecting Donald Trump's approval rating. And it's only going to get worse. And I feel like that's been my catchphrase throughout the entire Trump administration. And every time it's been correct. Like with the tariffs, I've said it's only going to get worse. Got worse. Economy got worse. Invading cities got worse. Immigration raids got worse. I mean, my God, pick anything Trump has done and you can apply the phrase, it's only going to get worse. And then eventually you're going to be proven right. Sometimes within days, sometimes it takes a couple weeks. But it does always get worse for this guy. And that's kind of hilarious to watch. It'd be hilarious if it wasn't destroying the country, but you get what I'm saying. So, what do Republicans do now? You can either continue protecting this man who is going down with the ship, with his denials, with all of that nonsense, or you can bite the bullet and say, screw it, we got to do it. Those are your only 2 options. You either stay with Trump on the ship and go down, or you hop in that lifeboat and row yourself away as fast as humanly possible. What's Trump going to do? Attack you on Truth Social? You counter that by saying that he protected a pedo, basically. It's hard to have a comeback for that if you're Trump. So you guys have all the ammunition you need. You don't have to worry about him attacking you on social media. What you have to worry about is the revolt that you are facing from your own voters. They're pissed off at you for so very many reasons. And you're literally handing them another one. Can't wait to see how that's going to work out for you in next year's midterms. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.